I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope! Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd. This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk. And you better believe Eddie knows that already. Briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Viva la raza! Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk. Squaring off against Eddie And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat. Lift off! Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Strong counter from Punk. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring. Perched up top. A diving knee drop. Tonight, a clash of epic egos as CM Punk takes on Eddie Guerrero in front of a thunderous Chicago crowd.
Stalking from above.
From way up, diving double axe handle. This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched. I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities arise.
From above.
Take off. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
Countering that offense. High rent district for CM Punk.
Look out! Crossbody from the top!
And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment.
Up and...
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino heat. So you better believe Punk is determined to prove he's the better competitor tonight.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of. Oh, that'll knock your wind out.
Did you hear that impact? What's Punk got forthcoming? Sit-out pile driver.
That's a WWE equivalent of a helmet-to-helmet hit right there. Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, like a projectile, right on target. And that failed to hit the mark.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
Oh, what an axe handle. He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Check out the springboard. Clothesline. Guerrero's falling victim. To the onrush right now.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here. CM Punk from the top rope.
He lands hard. That is a long trip down for nothing but bruises and possibly broken bones.
This is what could happen when you take such risks like that. There goes Guerrero, taking steps toward the top rope. Perched up top, through the air, and connects.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk
From the top, double axe handle connects.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
wants to finish this.
To the sky.
Oh, man.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Eddie unprepared here.
Sit out pile driver.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. And a boot to the leg takes their opponent down, now twisting them up like a pretzel. Pin attempt! He's still very much in this match, if the quickness of that kick out is any indication.
And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's...
Punk about to take flight with the elbow drop.
Punk put everything he had behind that one, and Eddie's in a bad, bad way now. Implanted by the DDT. What's CM Punk thinking?
Pile driver! Spiked him. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade, but don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking those barriers will keep the best in the world from giving everything he has to defeat Latino Heat.
He has him in his grasp.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that. CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shot
From the top.
and nobody home on that one.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
And guys, Eddie's going to need to dig deep into his playbook if he wants to come back against Punk now.
Time to go for a ride. Oh, an exploder suplex.
Hard to not reach a place of desperation at this point. This just may be the only way to survive this match. match now.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Up high. Oh, what a splash! Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
From the top rope.
Went for it all, but gets nothing.
Took the risk. Received absolutely zero reward.
And that may have just been the turning point in this match. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. And another climb. He's making a statement here.
Oh, yeah, from the top. CM Punk with the elbow.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
He's going back for more. How much stamina does he have?
From way up, double axe handle connects.
You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
Launching. Oh, that hurt. What a counter. Crash landing.
Misses on the springboard. Another blow to his core. This might be leading to something bigger down the line.
Punk's knee to the face.
Short arm clothesline connects.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Guerrero needs to better assess the situation to turn this around.
Soaring.
Compressing them with a splash.
A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk is determined right now.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
No way Eddie's coming back from that.
Planning something big here. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Two men giving everything they have. Their legacies, their pride, taking flight. Splash. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Punk looking to send Eddie to dreamland here.
Punk's had enough. He's
Uh-oh. It retaliates with a counter. Huge kick connects. Overwhelming offense offense now from Punk.
Guerrero needs to better assess the situation to turn this around. And Punk wants more from his opponent.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Back and forth. This has been an absolute...
Look at the height. Frog splash. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Taking flight. Oh, body on body. Just putting their body in danger time and time again.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Oh, look at this. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Punk is determined right now.
He's in his clutches. Pile driver. Wicked kick. We've got the arm trapped. Looking for Levi cradle. Kicks out after one.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Big time height on that kick.
And CM Punk is in control.
Eddie needs to start reacting quicker.
Eddie with a reversal. And Guerrero is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
But Eddie has to push now while the window's open.
Boom! Backdrop suplex.
What a high angle right across the shoulders.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the
He can't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, Punk!
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate. Maybe looking for a powerbomb here.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art. He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
We got it covered. Countered into a new cover. Oh, turns it around and has the pin. And he kicks out quick.
Not even close to ending this.
Pretty drop kick. This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched. I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fast. And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
Ooh! CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino Heat. So you better believe Punk is determined to prove he's the better competitor tonight.
Into a chop block.
His athleticism is off the charts. Latino Heat bringing a bit of a simmer to CM Punk as he starts to register some attacks.
And a reversal by Guerrero. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from... Here we go!
Good Lord! Taking flight!
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with so on the top.
Punk sidesteps out of that to take that risk and completely whiff like that significantly decreases your chances of victory tonight. A little cockiness here from Punk.
From behind. Down with a Frankensteiner. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Look out. He fails to connect.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
He can do it here. Counters. Combo. Not even a one count there.
He's not letting anyone get away with a lazy pin.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. He's locked up. Connecting on the DDT. And Eddie feeling the groove here tonight in this match.
From the heavens, big time splash.
As we've seen so often, it's hard to find answers against Eddie. And Punk now knows that too.
From above! From the sky!
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Tope Atomico.
Big impact. Looking to go up high.
Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway. CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
From the heavens!
Missile drop kick. Latino Heat doing some damage.
Right. Now it's looking like Punk is struggling to compete with Eddie's in-ring IQ.
Struck with a calf kick.
They might be able to put this one away right here. And the count doesn't even begin.
I don't know who's more shocked he just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
Drop kick hits the mark. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece with a time limit draw. As well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Punk crafting an attack.
Oh, what a lariat. What a reversal. Fantastic.
From the top.
Viva Rasa! Frog splash! Will Eddie make it pay off? Breathtaking head scissor takedown. Ow! Momentum is running away from Punk.
Right now, it looks like CM Punk is wilting to the intensity of Latino heat.
Inverted DDT. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
He's got control.
Caught off with a savage clothesline. Stopping that offense with a swift elbow.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana. Sent right into the corner. On the top rope now. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
CM Punk put out.
And Punk gets countered there.
Eddie Guerrero now. Oh, he is putting on a show this evening. 2 down, 1 to go. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 amigos. Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the ship. On the top. Nobody does it better. And following up with the pin.
2 count. Hangs on by a thread.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, somewhere, on the top. Front splash.
That's it. No way to endure that again. 2. Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
You can hear how split the arena here in Chicago is right now. Disappointment, their hometown hero lost, and respect for Eddie's doing what he does best.
Yeah, and it wasn't for lack of trying. Punk threw everything he had at Guerrero. But in the end, he just wasn't able to get the edge here.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot Tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. Now, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against at WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself?
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It brought him this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind, the likes of the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H.
CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the WWE Universe is making absolutely sure their voices are being heard pretty well right about now.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in
prepared for battle against the game, Triple H.
Not to sound like a broken record, but CM Punk has gotten what he wished for. And look at him. He's going to be overwhelmed here. The voice of the voiceless is going to be silenced by the King of Kings. And he'll have no one to blame but himself. What will he say to the voiceless then?
Well, CM Punk's never been at a loss for words, so I doubt he'd start now. The same goes for him being overwhelmed. Punk has always known this is where he belongs since the first time he laced up a pair of wrestling boots.
These are two men who are going to try to tear each other apart.
Tonight, Triple H is not the COO of the WWE. Tonight, he's an ass-kicking machine.
CM Punk, Triple H, set for one-on-one action tonight. The championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here? Tonight.
Spiked. And guys, we spend a lot of time around these two men. They're ingrained in the locker room. They are two men other superstars seek advice from, but they are not two men that should ever be seen in the same room together.
Yeah, get yourself caught in a room with both Triple H and CM Punk, and you can cut the tension with a knife. Incoming!
Wow! Cross body!
Triple H now held tight.
Driver! Spiked him.
We've seen how... damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful.
Face first. Setting up.
The Koji clutch is locked in.
And you can see him struggling. Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. You know, I hate to question Triple H's strategy, but he can't continue to underestimate Punk here like he has been. Punk's proven himself as someone who can overcome the odds when the pressure is at its highest.
And it doesn't get higher than Triple H at WrestleMania. But you're right, Triple H has to know he can't intimidate Punk like he can so many others. He has to know that now's not the time for the cerebral assassin. Now's the time for the ass kicker.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper superstars as the face of WWE.
The authority just don't want CM Punk. That's the long and short of it.
It's a business decision. Not everyone can be the face of the company. Not everyone can be a part of WrestleMania, Corey.
But the man trying to end this match here and now.
Punk powers out. still going strong.
Still has plenty of fight, barely even staying down for the count.
Lights out, DDT connects.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed. Never wanted to acknowledge it. From way up. Oh my God, what a move! Ooh! The game showing just a small measure of his distinct. The game, Triple H with a couple of punches, going to now reverse whip his opponent across the ring and deliver a knee to the face. Oh no, he just got busted wide open.
The official needs to take a look at that.
Oh, she has bad intentions now, removing the turnbuckle pad.
Escape just in time.
Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. Going to the top rope. What's his plan? Lift off. Down with force.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
And are you kidding me?
CM Punk! Elbow drop connects.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Just amazing athleticism being shown here. Time to go for a ride. Bang! Ooh, connected full force with the chair.
There's no way that didn't do some permanent damage, guys.
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? The game getting picked apart here.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Back up top. He cannot be stopped.
Incoming! Tremendous impact. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Triple H dodges out in time.
Sheesh, a painful-looking chop. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission.
Check your face after that one. DDT! Picked up and being carried around now. Targeting the throat there. Making the climb to the top rope. From way up, Axe handle connects. Triple H getting dismantled here.
A series of disabling maneuvers.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Manages to reverse it.
And a well-placed calf kick there.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Punk about to take flight.
Flying elbow drop. And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now. And he is directed into the...
CM Punk really trying to up the ante at this point as he climbs the turnbuckles and drags his opponent up there too. Arms hooked up. Oh God. The plunge isn't enough for Punk.
And straight into the pin attempt.
2 count. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
It's a wicked world that we live in. It's cruel and unforgiving. It's a wicked world that we live in. It's cruel and unforgiving.